When you're blue and kinda lonely too, you'll find a smile will go a long, long way. Though you're down, don't sit around and frown. A little smile will go a long, long way. Never grieve, just try to make believe the sky is blue, although you know it's gray. Don't you find it's just a waste of time? You'll find a smile will go a long, long way.
Welcome. It's another edition. It's Ron and Jen's Great Escape. It's our effort to turn the news frown upside down, make a smile about things. We try our best. Sometimes it's...
Hi, Hazel.
Sometimes resistance is futile. Hey, Hazel. Good to see you.
Sweetheart.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
There
she is. Hazel.
Hi, Brett.
Hazel.
Stinky Brett.
Oh, yeah. So,
Lord,
tuna tongue.
It's a sewer.
She's got the tuna tongue.
Hi, sweetheart.
So, I put the little radio out here. It's just
Why did you
it's
do
symbolic because we are returning to the radio coming up on Saturday
Wow.
from 1 until 3 p.m. It begins on Saturday, the February 19th. That's the first Saturday following the Super Bowl. We'll let everybody catch up from their Super Bowl viewing and hangovers.
Yes.
And we'll be on W8DK from 1 until 3 p.m. every Saturday. And there are many, many ways you can listen. Okay, you can listen to the radio. You can call in. It's going to be a call-in show.
Yes.
But you can listen online, too, and on the app. So you can get us wherever you are, all across the world.
Yeah, you
all
got
over
options.
the world, as ELO would say.
Yeah, you have options, and you just figure it out, and we'll be there, and that's great that we're there, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, should be fun.
To be working with this guy.
We'll have a good time.
My pal.
And we look forward to hearing from you, too, which we haven't been able to do for quite some time, so
Yeah.
we're really looking forward to that. Let's see. Politics. Let's start off with that. Who's got the biggest war
Who's
chest?
frying bologna?
Who's frying bologna? Who's got the biggest war chest when it comes to for the race for governor? Which this could change at the snap of a finger. Now, Magaziner.
Who's in?
Well, right now.
Who's in? Who's out?
Right now, with Magaziner getting out of the gubernatorial race because now he's going to run for Congress, District 2. Apparently, McKee has the most money in his coffers. However, this woman who comes out of CVS, this woman that I really don't know who she is.
Well, my brother was talking about her. My brother does a little bit of radio himself, and I heard
a little bit.
Yeah, he does a little bit here and there. So I heard him talking about her. He's all enthusiastic about this candidate.
Yeah, whatever. Apparently, she's got us a nice financial advantage because she can raise dough. Apparently, 7 months.
Maybe that's why he's excited.
Could be 7 months before the party primaries. Now, her name.
Yes, this woman.
Her name is Helena Buonanno Folks. And apparently she's been raking it in because she got a lot of some high rollers across the country.
Oh, she's got some friends in high
places. Exactly right.
Wow,
exactly
good for
right.
her.
But listen to a couple
I don't
of these.
have any of those.
Listen to a couple of these contributions. This is great. Nellie, that's our Nellie Gorbea.
That's our Nellie.
Who's going to be running. She received $1,000 from actor Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I thought you were going to say Paul Lynn. I'm like, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. No, but Lin-Manuel Miranda ponied up $1,000 for it.
Who is that?
Come on. Hamilton, the guy who created Hamilton.
I don't.
So apparently Gorbea, maybe she gave Hamilton a good review because Lin-Manuel Miranda ponied up $1,000 for her. But listen to this one. Some of Folks' notable donors include U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who apparently shared a room with Folks' mother in college.
Oh.
So she gave the $1,000 maximum. That's the most you can give.
Isn't that nice?
Maximum, yeah.
She was, I wonder.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that great? I wonder what her mom... What Nancy Pelosi's mom was like as a youngin'. Was it kind of like that Peggy Sue Got Married thing where she was, with the little skirt there and the whatever those shoes were.
Pom-poms.
Right, and then she wanted the bad boy on the motorcycle.
I don't know where you got Nancy Pelosi tied into Peggy Sue Got Married.
Her mom, because it must have been a long time ago.
Yeah,
Nancy, even before that, Nancy Pelosi is like 1,000.
They probably studied by gaslight.
Yeah,
and they had charcoal.
it must have been 1800s, actually, come to think of it.
And they took their SATs with charcoals instead of actual number 2 lead pencils.
A
Rhode Island newcomer is eyeing the governor's race.
Oh, that's always exciting.
That's always good for someone. And this is a Newport homebuyer, Ashley Kalus, K-A-L-U-S. If I pronounce your name incorrectly, I apologize.
A Newport home buyer? Maybe she was one of those ones that bid on. And remember a couple podcasts ago we were talking about you and I couldn't even barely afford to walk through these things.
Listen to how much she ponied up for a single-family ranch on Narragansett Avenue in Newport, $770,000.
Oh, wow.
which doesn't
Not
sound like
too
a lot
bad.
of money for Newport.
No.
But apparently she was born in 1982, and she's been a senior executive. Yeah, she's young. At Doctors Test Centers since March 2020. Okay, good luck.
82, 92,
Good luck.
2002.
She's 40.
12. Yeah.
She's 40.
Yeah, that's good.
She's young. She's a little. Let the babies
Do
drink
you
the milk.
still count with your fingers?
I do.
I do.
I do.
I like the count.
I gotta
on
use the
Sesame
toes.
Street.
Gotta use the toes every now and then.
Yeah,
you
well.
know, you have to. This is
Not really.
beautiful.
I hate feet.
Yeah, we don't like.
We
feet.
don't like feet.
No, not
People
feet.
don't take care of their feet, and then
No.
they stand in line at Dunkin' Donuts with sandals on in the
I know.
summer, and
Those-
they have toenails, guys, like that long. It's.
Shower slippers. Those
Yeah.
Adidas shower slippers.
I
my
don't
God.
get
Those
it.
things
I
are
mean,
so
if you got
unattractive.
bad feet, why are you showcasing
right.
them with open-toed,
Cover those hooves up.
shoes?
Cover those hooves up,
Not
will you?
good.
Oh, this was beautiful.
Definitely not hot, guys.
Let's take a look at who's running for Congress in
Okay.
Langevin's district,
Yeah.
soon to be former district for Langevin. This is beautiful. Joy Fox, former top aide to Representative Langevin and at one time Governor Gina Raimondo, announced that she plans to enter the race to fill Langevin's soon-to-be vacant seat
Okay.
in Congress. The only thing I know about Joy Fox is she would never return my calls, whether they be to Raimondo or to Langevin. So
Well-
I can proudly tell you, Joy Fox,
Does she like you?
you won't be getting my vote.
Well, does she? I mean, did she like you?
I have no idea. She
Did
just
you?
didn't
I'm
return
so
my.
sorry.
She
I have
would
something
never.
in my eye.
She would never return my calls.
Wow.
So you know what?
Well, that's not a good look.
What's
if
a
you-
bitch? What do we call it? You know.
What's a bitch?
Yeah.
What do we call it?
You know, What is it? Blank is a bitch. Payback.
Oh, payback.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want me. I don't want you.
Oh, I thought we were talking about,
Let's just say this. You ready?
breeders. I didn't. You lost me there for a minute.
You don't want me.
I've got lint in my eye.
I don't want you.
That sucks.
Would you just do the laundry or something? Yeah.
No, you know what? It
The
must
lint.
have been dog hair that fell from my hat.
Or
I mean,
maybe Hazel.
These,
Getting
and
up
now
on
I've
you
got
there.
something in my eyeball.
Well,
I can't hear anymore.
We'll wash it out.
What was that? Remember
I
that?
I heard it with my own earballs.
Yeah, Ron actually knows somebody who said this.
I'll tell you
I
what it was.
did not say that.
It's Peggy Crone. Was that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Crone.
From
Not
New
Peggy.
York.
Yeah, that wasn't Peggy. It's something Crone. Man, she was nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty to work with.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
anyway,
really?
Penny Crone.
Oh, I didn't mean to be mean about it,
A
but
penny
I just
for your
thought
crone.
that was the most craziest
She actually
thing.
said that on the air. We used to keep track of pennyisms, we used to call them.
Can you do the show for a minute? I have to step away.
Sure. I heard it with my own earballs.
I heard it with my. I'll be right back.
She actually said that.
Just one second.
Let's stay with Congress District 2.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently, former Rhode Island Health Director Dr. Nicole Alexander Scott said this week that she will not be running for Congress this year. She stepped down, of course, and there's a lot of controversy about the fact that she's beginning a 3-month consultancy advising the state on public health matters, despite the fact that we have an interim health director. All right? So the McKee administration still thinks that he needs $46,000 a month help consultancy from Alexander Scott. A good decision on her part because
Why
I think
isn't she running though? Do you think?
she just said that's not something she wants to do at this particular
I
point.
wonder why they said that to her. Because
I gave serious consideration to running because I saw this as a unique opportunity to advocate for change. Blah 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 blah
well,
blah.
that's why I'm
Same
saying.
old
I mean, it
horse
seems
crap.
like a no-brainer. I mean, unless of course. Why don't people run these days? I mean, not that it matters anymore. They have, some people have skeletons in their closets.
Well,
I mean,
she's
and
got
who doesn't?
She's got a $46,000 a month consultancy thing that people are gagging on. They're not happy. They're not happy about us taxpayers paying that kind of money because, quite frankly, if this interim guy is good enough to do the job, he doesn't want the job full time. There's no reason for a consultant. All right, let's talk about what is the big story, the big buzz.
It sure is.
Of the week is
Karen Johnson.
Yes, that's her real name.
That is her real name.
Yes, Karen Johnson and her stage name, Whoopi Goldberg, suspended from The View for what, 30 days, they said? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Over her Holocaust remarks. Now, if you've been getting in a cave or something and you haven't heard about this, they were talking about a book that's being banned for some reason. And it's a book about a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah.
And Whoopi Goldberg took that opportunity on that hideous show, The View, to say that the Holocaust had nothing to do with race.
She actually said that.
She actually said that.
And, and the thing was, when she said that, I immediately thought, before she was even suspended and people were talking about all of the censorship that's going on across the country, I immediately thought of the Westboro Baptist Church. And I thought right there that what she just said is the reason why speech is protected, because whether you agree or disagree, people have a right to say how they feel. And clearly she feels this, and she had to backtrack, right? Because
she did apologize.
Well, she had to.
She had to.
I mean, they held her feet to a fire. I mean, it was apologize. Now she's saying she's going to quit.
Yeah, well, good.
She's telling her pals around town that she's PO'd because they suspended her.
Well, you know
she
what?
She actually is upset about it, and a lot of people think she's getting away with one here.
Well, a lot of people said, "Oh, those were racist remarks." They weren't necessarily racist remarks in my eyes.
Semitic.
They were ignorant.
Yeah.
Just ignorant.
Yeah.
You know, the Nazis were determined to eradicate the Jewish race. How can that not be a race issue? She said it's man's inhumanity to man because she really stepped in it, because the Nazis and the Jews were white.
They're the same. They're the same color.
So talk about making it worse.
Well,
you're piling on your ignorance.
Well, right.
What a dope. Now, here's the interesting thing. Yeah. Apparently, the network, which is ABC, which syndicates this crap, they were okay at first with her apology, because she issued a formal apology both on air and on social media. Then she went on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert and doubled down on what she said, and that's when the network said, "No mas."
That's right.
But that was actually the network's perfect opportunity to just sever ties with her, because you can't bring her back.
But
how can you bring her back and then put her on the dais? You can't do that.
Well, listen, the thing about this is, at this point, and I say to myself, haven't this type, the ilk, her and her ilk in Hollywood figure this out? You just can't say how you feel right now anymore. Even if she really believed that, I don't know if these people think they're above cancel culture, but look at, and I'm just throwing this in there because Susan Sarandon has recently done this. I don't know if you saw her remarks. You know how you saw the wall of blue and all of the cops, thousands of them.
Yes, I saw what she said.
That were lined up for the funeral of one of their own, and one of them that got shot in the line of duty. And she said, she made some posts. It was on Twitter about how, and whether it's a retweet or not, or an original. I guess if you weren't needed to keep New York safe on this day, and she showed a picture of all of the cops, are you ever needed? And then it said, this is what fascism looks like. And I just thought, now she's got a new show coming out the week after the Super Bowl. Guess what? You just killed. No one's going to watch that.
It's about country music, right?
Yeah, you just killed your career. That's it. Yeah. Maybe people will tune in to check it out, which is what they do, and it goes off the charts, and then boom, interest drops. And so, but I just thought half of the people that would have normally won't tune in now. You just destroyed your new show. People don't get it.
Yeah,
they don't get it. And besides, it's mean-spirited.
They don't care to get it.
Ignorant. It's hurtful. But all of that's aside. That's what the First Amendment is about. You can be ignorant. You can be hurtful. You can be mean-spirited. Like the Westboro Baptist Church, remember, God hates gays and this and that, outside of, gays people, Matthew Shepard's funeral and all that. That's all protected free speech. That's what makes America great, like it or not, but not now, if you don't like it. And Republicans are coming to Whoopi Goldberg's rescue.
Some.
Many are saying, hey, she's ignorant, let her be ignorant, but it's free speech.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a heavy one right there.
It most certainly is. And we'll close with this.
It's a heavy one.
Yes. Before I hand it off to this week's edition.
Lighten it up with
this podcast edition of Jen's News. Jeff Zucker, CNN honcho.
Oh, that guy.
He's resigning from CNN after nearly a decade in the driver's seat of the network. The reason, he was apparently dipping the pen in the company's ink.
Yes, which was no secret. And that's why I'm not buying it. Something is amiss here.
You know who called him out? You know where the owners?
Cuomo, one of the brothers.
Well, he came to
Andrew?
He came to Cuomo's defense, right? And Cuomo originally.
Yeah.
So,
Chris. It was Chris Cuomo.
Chris Cuomo. But you know who pointed it out first? It was in Katie Couric's
horrible book that nobody read.
Right.
I mean, she announced it months ago.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody knew. It was like the worst kept secret, apparently.
Yeah, I guess,
he was stooping a person below him. Well, up the food chain.
Right, exactly. By the way, he is resigning.
An employee.
He's resigning. She's keeping her gig.
Yeah, and so, but they're upset about that. Yeah. The ladies in the office,
they should
no one gonna. It's like Dora Lee from 9 to 5. Nobody gonna be sitting with Dora Lee at the lunch table. I'm serious, folks.
And she's got whoever this person is has, as you imagine, because she was aligned with Zucker in more ways than one.
Yeah,
she's got a great gig. She's like head of marketing or something.
Yeah,
like
she
that.
kept. Whoa, shocker! She kept climbing up the company ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Kept climbing up there. Now, well, like I said, no one's going to sit with old Dora Lee. Oh, well.
Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow, so that's supposedly 6 more weeks of winter.
I had a question about this,
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Punxsutawney Phil they were going to use died.
No, that's another
like
one.
2 days before.
No. There are 2 different groundhogs. I think one's in New Jersey and one's in, wherever this.
Oh, 2 different locales.
Yeah, the other one checked out.
Oh, yeah.
Mao.
Yeah, mysterious circumstances.
Yes. In lieu of flowers.
Donate to Punxsutawney Phil.
So we're going to talk.
GoFundMe page.
And where did that come from? We're going to talk a little bit about how accurate the groundhog's forecast is.
Okay.
But before that,
yes,
we switch on over to Jen's news.
We do.
So there you go.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Okay, there's no fanfare?
Well,
I have to make my
You're
own
in charge
fanfare.
of the fanfare.
Waka. It's time for
Let's see if there's any music on this thing.
America's favorite segment, because I said it's true.
All
it's
right.
time for me and my news. Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, you like all these little guys I have around me today?
Yes.
I got those for you for Christmas. This one, that one.
It's the caravan.
It's the caravan. It's the news caravan. All right, how about this, Ron? Fast food seems like, you drive past places, they got value meals, right? Well, they're coming back, folks. That is true. With less value to them.
Of course.
Yeah. Restaurants like Little Caesars, Popeyes, Domino's Pizza, and others have adjusted their well-known deals so that they no longer get as much as a bang for your buck that you would think due to rising food costs. And guess what? Labor costs, which means shipping across the country. So it's hitting everywhere.
We can't get stuff.
Yeah. To give you an idea of what's up, breakfast value meal prices are up 19.6%.
Wow.
That's probably of the bacon and sausage.
Yeah.
You know how much bacon costs?
I don't eat bacon.
$10 a package.
I don't eat it.
$10 a package. And snack value meals saw their prices rise 11.5%. Chick-fil-A says they're warning customers that due to ongoing supply chain crisis and demand, some menu items may be unavailable or the prices may be going up there too. So. That's too bad.
No breaks.
No breaks. General Mills is bringing back Lucky Charms green milk turned cereal for St. Patrick's Day 2022.
Blech.
Yeah, it's really good. It turns your tongue and your lips green, and then it's like the Shamrock Shake. You like that?
No, I don't like that.
Oh, you really? It's a little minty.
No, I know.
I had forgotten that it was minty, and I went and got one some years back.
Of course, it's minty.
I forgot about that.
It's peppermint.
Yeah, but it's shamrock. I mean, I don't put shamrock and green together necessarily to make mint.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just the whole concept of green stuff sickens me.
Anyway, the limited edition green milk turned Lucky Charms cereal features the same frosted oat cereal pieces fans know and expect with special St. Patrick Day themed marshmallows. So that's big news in Jen's world. I mean, come on, that's good stuff right there. And finally M&Ms. It's a food day here. No alien stuff this week. I'm sorry, folks. New M&M bags will pay tribute to iconic album covers.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, you want to know something? I found when we were cleaning out my dad's house after he passed, a poster that I had on my wall when I was a teenager. It's of U2, and it's of the Unforgettable Fire. I think it's the album cover. But I thought, isn't that wild? I had that up there when I was 15. I still have it. Now I'm going to put it in a frame at some point, but that's expensive. But anyway, they're releasing their M&M bags with 4 distinct album art packs on their candy. And what you're going to see David Bowie on the cover of one of their bags, their 1970s album, Aladdin Sane. Have you ever heard that? That's a good album.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who else is going to be there? They got Casey Musgrave's album, Golden Hour.
Don't know
and Gabriela Sarmiento. I don't know who that is. It's an R&B singer. That's her debut album cover. So I mean, you're old when you don't know, when you listen to 92 Pro FM and you don't know one artist.
Or you tune you tune in Saturday Night Live and musical guest Ace Fundman. You're like, huh?
You've jumped the shark.
Yeah.
I mean, you're no longer cool. I mean, not that I ever was, but I don't know who's on and all of these young names, whatever. So that's it. That's all.
So
that's all I got.
Let's talk about the groundhog.
Yeah, wait, no. What is it?
Where did that come from?
So, waka.
German folklore. If it's sunny, when he emerges from his hibernation, a groundhog will be frightened by his own shadow and go back into the lair. All right? If he's not frightened by his own shadow, he comes out because he wants to eat.
I like it when they bite the mayor.
And he wants to...
Really?
Yeah. Now, what percentage out of 100% of forecasts, what percentage do you think the groundhog has had over the years? You think it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 28%.
Oh, wow. That's
Which, by the way, is about the same accuracy of most weather
really?
people.
Well, they got the last blizzard right.
They did.
I mean, you couldn't miss it.
Props to them for that one.
How do you miss that? That's
props to them for that one. So that's what I've got, and I'll close it out with this.
We're closing.
This, you're going to be closing because I have to put the instrument on.
Okay.
But the cost of smoking per state, I saw this, and it sort of boggled my mind. Well, it was a little boggle. Your phone's ringing if you want to get it. It was a bogglette, we'll call it.
A bogglette.
If you want to take that phone call, you probably should.
Sorry.
Wallet Hub has determined the cost of smoking per state. Now, they took a look at not only the annual cost of a pack of a day habit, a pack a day. I don't even know how many cigarettes are in. I think they're 20 cigarettes. I've never smoked. 20? Okay.
It's 20. I used to smoke.
All right.
Isn't that gross?
But healthcare costs, income losses, and other costs brought on by smoking and exposure to secondhand smoke. Every year, smoking costs the United States $3 billion, with a B, $1 billion. But according to Wallet Hub, the states with the highest cost of smoking, we're teeny. We're tiny.
Yeah.
We rank 5th. Can you imagine that? Everybody's smoking in Rhode Island, apparently.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. comes in at...
Stress. We got a lot of taxes to pay.
District of Columbia comes in at number 1. But wow, roadie. We got a serious smoking habit here in Rhode Island.
We do, which leads to cancer in many cases. But the president said that he's going to give money to try to bring the cancer rate to 50%.
I saw that.
Was that over 25 years?
Oh yeah, you and I. There'll be grass growing over us
by
the time that.
I'm gonna be in my 70s, yo.
Oh.
I'm gonna be still kickboxing.
I won't be.
Well, you don't know. You see, Ron's gonna live to be 105, and he's gonna be that old fart that they interview and say, "What's the secret to living long?" And he's gonna say, "A glass of scotch and a bacon sandwich."
Yeah, right.
That's
you
it's
wish.
True. Yeah.
All right, Super Bowls are coming.
Yeah.
And it's Super Bowl as much about food as it is about the actual game.
I can't believe who's in the Super Bowl, but I said the Rams were a great team from the get-go.
But I'm rooting for the Bengals.
I'm rooting for the Rams. But
Underdogs.
Anyway, Americans will eat over 1.4 billion wings on Super Bowl Sunday. I know, Super Bowl Sunday is less than 2 weeks away, and while folks watch the Bengals and the Rams battle it out for the trophy, many of them will be chowing down on the wings. The National Chicken Council, I want that job.
It's right next door to the American Egg Board.
Estimates that 1.442 billion chicken wings will be consumed. How many wings is that? Well, let me see. As of this past weekend, it would take 17,000 Bitcoin to purchase 1.2 billion wings. The world record holder, Molly Schleiler, she ate 501 wings in 30 minutes. It would take her 162 years to eat 1.42 million wings. And if 1.42 billion wings are split between all the TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify downloads, each individual would get 1 wing per download.
You said TikTok.
And you're back, Hazel, for the end of show bonanza. Come here.
All right. You all be good to each other. Be good to each other, okay? Yes. And don't be cussing out Punxsutawney Phil. He's just doing his job.
Well, he's a little hooker, that guy, and he's 28% accurate.
And when is a rodent accurate anyway?
I don't know.
You'll find a smile will go a long, long way.